Κάνεις ότι δεν ξέρεις τι έχει συμβεί. Φεύγουμε από το ραντεβού.
Να υποκριθώ κάτι που δεν είμαι, να τον αγκαλιάσω και να λέω ότι όλα είναι καλά, ωραία, πεταλούδες και λουλούδια.
Το μόνο που σε νοιάζει,
Ναι,
Νικολέτα,
είναι τι?
είναι ο εγωισμός σου.
Ο εγωισμός μου.
Ναι, και μου το μεταφράζει σε ζήλια.
Παναγιώτη, έχω βαρεθεί να μου λες για τη ζήλια μου, εντάξει.
Έχεις βαρεθεί να σου μιλάω για τη ζήλια σου.
Ναι.
Και πού είναι η προσπάθειά σου. Πού είναι η
Παναγιώτη,
προσπάθειά σου.
ζηλεύω. Έχει
Να μου
τελειώσει
στέλνεις
αυτό.
φυλάκι.
Έχει τελειώσει
Ναι,
αυτό.
κάτι πρέπει να
Ζηλεύω
κάνεις.
απλά. Να κάνω τι άλλο, τι. Δεν ξέρω τι άλλο πρέπει να κάνω για να καταλάβει επιτέλους ότι δεν μπορώ χωρίς εκείνον. Τι, να σου δείξω
τι έχεις
τι,
κάνει.
Έχω
Τι έχεις κάνει.
τα πάντα.
Ποια
Για σένα τα πάντα.
Το ότι σου δείχνω τα συναισθήματά μου και το μόνο πράγμα που ξέρεις να μου κάνεις είναι να μου μιλάς για άλλες κοπέλες. Την Νικολέτα τη θέλω, αυτό είναι ξεκάθαρο για μένα. Αυτό που πρέπει να σκεφτώ σοβαρά είναι αν μπορώ να αντέξω τέτοιου είδους συμπεριφορές από την πλευρά της.
Το ότι σε χαιρέτησα έτσι, ξέρεις πάρα πολύ καλά γιατί.
Τι γιατί, δεν ξέρω.
Τι να με αγκαλιές και φιλιά από τη στιγμή που καθόμαστε στο βράχο και το μόνο ούτε το χέρι δεν μ' ακούμπησε, Παναγιώτη. Ούτε το χέρι. Και πάλι μου γυρνάς στην πλάτη.
So, hi Z. Are you still mad? Because I said I was infatuated with my dad when I was 19. Wow. And if you think I don't understand you or I don't care, yeah, I show you that I care. That's the issue. Like, you've seen that I care. You've seen that I said, yeah, it was a period. I moved on. Everybody moves on somehow from such things. He wasn't a boyfriend, say, he was my dad. Wake up. He was my dad. I saw him like Julia sees Percy's, like daughters see their parents and they wanna marry them. Even a daughter can wanna marry her mother or whatever.
Safi weighs heavily on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise moment.
And the fact that you are so jealous about that, like, and the fact that my father says that you think you can't compete with him and that's why you are jealous because you think he's better. He's God. Do you understand? He's better than from all of us. That doesn't mean anything. Does that mean that every guy out there should be jealous of God? Grow up. You shouldn't say that. That's no comparison. It's oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do something about that. You can't say this. Like I showed you, like why doesn't Justin Bieber get jealous because Hailey Bieber had shared this song with him on her Instagram. He was actually happy because he understood, and I'm not like Hailey anymore. Yes, Hailey was like that. I don't know if she's still. I don't know about the woman, but when I was 19, she was like that, and she was married, happily married with Justin. She said that's nothing to be concerned about. Okay, and if you are like, I don't know what this is, yeah, maybe you have to learn what it is. Maybe you have to feel it yourself because Justin was feeling it. And I think you are seeing it in a very pagan way. But even if this is not the case, you still see this quiet, like, how does it say? Julia, that's what I'm trying to say. Like Julia loves Percy's, and she wanted to marry him when she was 4. That doesn't mean that she could marry Perseus, because Perseus is married with Inoni. And if you're like, Helga, your father is not like that, okay, he's not, but he's still my father. That's what I mean, okay? And if some people decide to stay single with him, that doesn't mean that they experience what I experienced, or that I am experiencing something that others can experience, or vice versa. That doesn't mean anything. I'm explaining myself here, and what I say is this: like, I was infatuated with my dad, like children are infatuated with their parents, and that's it. Nothing more than that. You shouldn't be jealous.
Safi disliked my book, ironically, but sales don't lie. And being remembered for one's words is a kind of immortality. Grief is fleeting, but words are deathless. They endure.
Okay, this is an Irish person.
I want to honor Safi Llewellyn and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Lucas.
Camonero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Safi hated his guts.
He is kind of pretentious, but let's see, maybe he isn't, because look, if he hated her, I don't know for spoilers. I have seen his name, but I really seriously, across my heart, don't remember what his plot is about, and I will try my best not to see in the spoilers. But if I can judge from now, from what I see at this stage, at this point, as a person who has tampered with spirituality, maybe I will change perspective as we play, maybe not, we will see. But as I see him now, yes, he's pretentious, yes, he's a little bit arrogant, yes, he's a little bit showing off, and that he shouldn't really do that in a funeral, in a such place, no, in a memorial. But the fact that she didn't care about him, she didn't like him, as they say, and he chooses willingly to pay tribute to a dead person, that for me as a Greeks very much honor and pay tributes to the dead, because they say a dead person cannot honor themselves. You can see this in the crappy book Antigone by Sophocles. Greeks venerate dead people. If you can't bury a person in Greece, that's very much disgusting, and it's seen as like you being uncivilized, because they think that if you don't bury the person, then the soul cannot travel to the underworld or go to heaven or whatever. So they wanna bury the person and give them honor, like put a tomb, flowers, the picture, have a priest say a prayer. In the ancient times, like have the priestesses of the gods to lament for the person. This is how you did it in ancient Greece. In ancient Greeks, even if the guy that was dead, let's say the guy had a woman or a mother behind him when he died, the mother and the woman were expected to tear their clothes and hit their breasts and weep loudly about it. So this is how it happens in Greece. So it's really, really important to honor a dead person, even if they like outwardly they don't really deserve it. That's what Sophocles was trying to say in the Antigone, the tragedy, that maybe Eteocles and Polynices weren't Polynices and Eteocles. Eteocles, yeah, it's a guy's name that I also took in my own story, Jezebel. In my story, he is the advisor and son of Senator Lysander. In Antigone, he is one of her brothers. The other brother is Polynices, or I think he's also called Pollux in Latin, Polynikis in Greek. She wanted to bury the guy, She wanted to bury, I think, Theocles. Who did she wanna bury? I don't remember. Who did Antigone bury? Okay. Polynices. She tried to bury Polynices. She tried to bury him because that's what she was supposed to do in her culture, okay? And the tragedy is really crappy. I don't like it, but at the same time, I recognize that it's not because I am a Greek. My father doesn't really put so much weight onto this. For example, he had said dogs will eat Jezebel and nothing will be remained from her. I understand where my father is coming from. He has a point because Jezebel was, yeah, she had it coming. But my culture has taught me this, and I understand both. I understand both. Like if you asked me some years earlier what I agree, I would say my culture has it correct. Now I agree also with my dad because I see where he is coming from. That because that was divine will, because in Antigone it's crappy, doesn't have to do with my dad, but in the Bible it has to do directly with my dad. And my dad said, look, this woman killed my prophets, leave her like that. I agree with that. He really has a point. It's an action has a reaction. But what I was taught in my country was to respect dead people because they cannot defend themselves, and if you roast a dead person, the dead person cannot defend their honor. So I like that idea. I think it shows respect, even in the worst case. I think it shows that these people have like empathy. I would put it like that, empathy, and I like that. So I see this element of empathy, let's say it, currently to Lucas, on Lucas. Like I see him. Uh, I think that he shows empathy at this point with her, even though they didn't get along very well when she was alive. At least he's showing empathy towards her, and I think that's a good thing. That's what I would say. So currently, if you ask me how you see the story, bad guys, good guys, I currently like Vin, if I pronounce his name correctly, the guy that we wanna bang. I like Moses. I don't really like Max because she's not really Max. She's Max Caulfield, but with different personality. Yasmin, she's okay so far. I haven't seen her better. Loretta, the journalist, she's horrible. Gwen, I don't like Gwen. She showed me good vibes in the beginning, but then she dismissed Max so easily just because Loretta said crap about Max, and that I don't like people who believe blindly people just because they say something and just because it appears to be truthful, or even if it is partly truthful, you don't let the other person say their own truth, and instead you you act like that. Let's put it that way. I don't like this behavior. But yeah, yeah. So far, I give Gwen 2 out of 5. Definitely, she doesn't really have my vote. Lucas, so far so good, I would say. And Safi, I don't like Safi. I remain in my initial position. I don't like her. She seemed very vain and stuff like that. I don't know how this will unfold, but I don't like Safi. I don't like Safi. Um, who else? Chloe should do a comeback, and Amanda, she's really posh for me too. Same thing as Safi. I don't like either of them. Okay, he's wasting air. Maybe he has changed. Maybe he has changed because I don't think he's wasting air. I wouldn't say this thing for anybody.
Who knows? Maybe he had a breakthrough or something. You know, like, he was visited one night by 3 ghosts who showed him the error of his ways.
That's at least a 6 ghost, 2 night job.
Safi never found the audience that so few of us enjoy. It's up to us to keep her fire burning.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
He didn't say anything bad. I don't understand why Max says this. He said that she didn't have the audience when she was alive. Let's give it to her now that she's dead. He doesn't say anything bad. As far as I am concerned, he doesn't say anything bad. The fact that Max says like, I don't like that. No, he didn't say anything. He said, honor her now that she's dead. As I said again, as a Greek, yeah, that's definitely something. Maybe his way of saying it is not very nice. Maybe not. But I don't see anything bad with his sentence.
It won't. But I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
Whatever.
Ugh, Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up, or I could just stay out of it and go keep Moses company. Jeez, what a dick.
Max, good to see you.
It had me the option interrupt. I don't know how this will work. Let's see. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. It just gives me options and I just interact. I don't know anything else. It's too cold for this. You've made this about you. Oh, I don't like anything of this. I wouldn't say this in real life. Anything of this. You've made this about you. I wouldn't say that. It's too cold for this. It's too cold for this.
I'm not sure Safi would want you to give kids frostbite on her behalf.
That's not
Sometimes
nice.
it's easier to process grief as a community.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
You were close with Safi too, weren't you? Anything you'd like to say?
I say something.
Yeah, I think I could share a thing or two.
He doesn't say anything bad. Why is she pressuring him? He doesn't say anything bad.
I knew Safi well. And
She deserves justice. She should have hated this. She loved her work. She deserves justice. She loved her work. She deserves justice. She loved her work. She loved her work. Yeah, she loved her work, I guess.
I don't completely get poetry, you know? It's not my medium. But Safi made it seem cool. Because that's how she saw it. And the way Safi saw things was infectious.
That's a good thing to say.
Enough of this. I should see how Moses is doing.
I'd like to open this up to anyone else who wants to say a few words. It can be anything.
Where is Moses though? The perks of not knowing the game. Do I have to leave?
Everything you fear if you need anything.
Extra security. So why don't I feel any safer?
Do I have to go this way? I don't know. Who's this?
Where did Moses head to?
Oh, this I knew. Am I going the right way here? Caledon campus. Is he here? Is this Moses? Oh, Moses.
more, Moses. He really hasn't been the same since that night.
Okay.
So, did it make you feel better? Shutting him up?
We didn't shut him up. What the fuck? Not really. A little. Not really. We didn't shut him up. What the
We
fuck?
both knew it wouldn't. What I really wanted was to see Safi shut him up.
God, can you even imagine?
Hey, I have a question about Safi.
Okay.
Is this band special? How did you meet her? How did you meet her? How did you meet her?
How did you guys meet anyway? I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Safi was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto. A little cherry blossom.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese.
Okay.
I haven't thought about that in a while.
Okay. Is this bench special enough for now? Is this bench special? Okay.
What's the deal with this bench? You tease to sit here all the time.
Oh yeah. Guess we did, huh? This was our lunch bench when we were both teaching summer school. For someone so chatty, she really got the appeal of comfortable silence, you know? Hey Max,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use present tense for just a little longer. I'm not ready for Safi to be a was yet.
I have to accept it. I'm not ready either. I'm not ready either.
I'm with you, Moses. Go ahead and stay present tense as long as you want.
I know a TV host in Greece. Her name is Zina Kuchelini. She always speaks in present tense for dead people. She really believes in God. She loves Christianity. She has the Virgin Mary as a home screen in her phone. She has showed this to the television. And she always speaks in present tense, so you know that it's not like a pretentious. She's just herself. She really supports the idea that people who die are with God and they are not here anymore. They are with God and you can actually access them through prayer and stuff like that. She has a really like a very wholesome Greek Orthodox understanding of Christianity, and that's really rare, I think, and that's why I mentioned that she's really one of a kind. I really like her, and yeah, I think that's worth mentioning. How she does that. She's speaking for dead people like they are still here. This guy is, and that guy can be long gone.
Just a little longer.
Okay. I think I might need a little alone time.
Probably just as well. I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
You'll text if you need anything?
Yeah. Promise.
Okay.
You too. Yeah?
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue's more tactical.
Moses?
What? Okay.
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color jack can beat any other with the right cards. Yeah. Anytime. Later.
Like a double exposure in a photograph.
What the hell was that? Where's that other Moses? How do I bring him back?
I come in peace.
Declare your allegiance.
I come in peace.
Declare your allegiance.
Come on, Diamond. Seriously? Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get out of Coco. That's it.
Snowballs down. Let the observer pass.
What is going on? What am I seeing? Better keep following Moses until I figure it out.
Where is he though?
Now that's the vault. Decorations? But all the holiday stuff was postponed until next week.
Is this Moses? Yeah. That's Moses, isn't he? Right? Okay, I'm keep losing him. Is this Moses though? Do I have to follow this guy now? Like, I'm not making any sense. I haven't played the game, so I don't know, honestly.
What are you doing out here? Your final's in 5 minutes.
I'm not the one taking it. It's time for our Coco.
Safi?
Okay.
You're hopeless. These 4 kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on teacher.
I can't believe Max would stand me up. They were supposed to have lunch at the Turtle.
This is happening. This is real.
Probably afraid you'll charge the whole thing to her card.
Oh my god, dude. Go.
Am I following Safi or Moses?
That really was Safi. I think I have to get to her.
Is this Safi? Is this Safi? No. Hello? Who's that? Whatever.
Not here in the next 5 minutes. Moses.
Okay.
If she could just hear me like I can hear her.
I am trying. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Safi! I'm right here! Right in front of you!
Why would you wanna be friends with this person anyways?
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck, who created the parallel? Parallel dimension. Timeline.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. Seriously don't know. Okay. 51. Chloe lived. What happened to Chloe? Chloe is grateful to be alive, but the past still haunts you both. Okay. Amanda, ask Amanda out as a friend or a date. A friend thing, 26%. Okay, whatever, 74% date thing. Amanda is disappointed but happy to pursue a friendship with you. But I'm not a lesbian. Okay. Loretta, finish Loretta's interview or call her bluff. I called her bluff at 73%. Okay, people are clever. 27% answer her questions. Loretta feels vindictive that you called her bluff. Okay, now it's small choices. Abandoned spaces. Max likes empty spaces for the presumed uselessness. Max did not steal a plushie. Oh, could I steal a plushie? Okay. Max and Chloe were just friends. 36%. Max and Chloe were high school sweethearts. We weren't, yeah. Pickup line. Max used Reggie's pickup line and failed. So if we used Safi's line, we would succeed. No, I didn't wanna date her. I didn't wanna date the girl. Okay. To experience the inclusive cat content in your playthrough, you will need to install the Ultimate Upgrade add-on content before you begin Chapter 2. If you install the add-on content after starting Chapter 2, you will need to restart the chapter on a new save to experience the add-on content as intended. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, I came back. I don't have the downloadable content and I didn't know how to download it either. Maybe another day. Okay, we have to change clothing. Okay, so we have a duck. What's that? Okay. Okay, I will stick with the duck. Begin chapter. Penumbra. What is penumbra?
What the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Safi's alive. Did I actually manage to rewind time?
Max, are you okay? It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh? Oh,
I wish just happy you're here. Just happy you're here.
no, I'm just really happy you're here with me. And your mom.
So, drugs then?
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I hate Safi. She's so arrogant. Like, you tell her we are happy, we are with you. Drugs then. You are fucking 30 years old. Grow up. How do you respond to people like that? Fuck my life. If I have the choice to kill her, I will. Trust me. I will. Just for the sake of the game. I will.
Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones. Funny, Mom. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher. Publisher? I've been shopping a collection around for a while, and someone made me a deal.
Awesome, Safi. That's phenomenal. Was this your big secret?
You didn't tell her? I thought she'd have been the first. I didn't want to jinx it. Aren't you always telling me not to tempt the universe?
Oh my god, she's so pretentious. I hate her. She's horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
I'm so proud of my girl. Publishing is always such a difficult endeavor. Thanks, Mom. Is no one going to take our order? It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
I can go ask. Let's give them another minute. What would I do? What would I do? I don't know. Would I? I can go ask.
I can go ask what the holdup is, Yasmin.
Yeah, I would prefer to leave.
No sweat.
See? That is so thoughtful of you, Maxine. No need. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
How horrible this family is, like both the mother and the daughter. Fuck my life. Why would Max was friends with Chloe, who was a dropout of Arcadia Bay. Now she's friends with this asshole of a girl. What the fuck? And her pretentious mother.
Come on, Yasmin. You don't have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Safi about... God, where do I even start? What is that?
Are we in the same cafeteria that we were with Amanda? Nosebleed.
Oh shit. Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
Okay. New crosstalk post from Amanda. New crosstalk post from Gwen chat.
We did this.
Investigate the noise.
This lunch. We do it every...
Okay, so we have a dead timeline and a living timeline. What the fuck is going on? Stop this. Stop this. Okay, can we talk with Amanda? I don't want us to talk with Amanda. I don't like Amanda, but let's see. Let's see.
Hey, stranger. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Normal.
Cool. Convincing. I shot you a couple texts. I don't know if you saw them.
Remind me what we decided on last time we talked? My brain is sort of leaking out of my ears.
That time of year, huh? Couple nights ago, you asked me if I wanted to hang. I said yes. Therefore, we decided that we would, in the near future, you know, hang.
If I asked this Amanda to hang 2 nights ago, then I can't have gone back in time. Something else is happening.
Okay.
Ringing any bells?
Yes, loud.
So she says that we are in a parallel timeline. We are not back in time because she says a couple of nights ago you asked me to hang out. So she says we are in the same time with the timeline that Safi is dead, but here Safi is alive, so it's parallel universes, something like that. I try to understand too. Fuck.
I should get back to work. Take it easy, eh?
So if I didn't rewind, this is some kind of alternate reality. But I still talked to Amanda 2 days ago. So far, everything here seems basically the same, except...
I don't understand why Amanda is so pretentious. I don't like Amanda.
I was hoping my nosebleed days were behind me. It feels connected to that humming and whatever caused it.
Let's talk to this guy.
What's all this? Is there a live event happening?
You like it? We're getting ready for our annual Krampus celebration.
Oh, sweet. Another newbie. Hope you come.
Do I have to talk to Safi? Snapshot. Let's take a snapshot.
I still can't believe Safi is here. Alive. Having lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal. As if I didn't see her die 2 days ago. In case this does all go sideways. It was supposed to be a candid.
You'll never catch me alive.
I don't like Safi. How she's reacting like that? What a fucking asshole of a girl. The day I get a candid, Safi will be my crowning achievement.
I swear, one day I'll get a candid of Safi.
Sweet.
Hey, so...
Come on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your invulnerable mom mask as I age. I like that you took drugs.
Safia, Maxine is here. She's my employee.
What? You can have lunch with your employee, but you can't tell her about all the drugs you used to do?
Legally?
Yes. What crazy system is running this country? Come on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your invulnerable mom mask as I age. I like that you took drugs.
Safia, Maxine is here. She's my employee.
I
What?
don't like
can
this
have lunch with
family
her.
at all. They are so pretentious and stupid. Okay. Okay, so it's an alternate reality. Who is here?
Where's that sound coming from?
When standing inside the shift point, use L to shift timelines. Okay.
Yup, this is definitely the source of the hum and my nosebleed. Let's poke it with a stick.
Okay, we go to the dead timeline now. What the
Holy
fuck?
shit. I'm back, aren't I? In Dead World. This is so fucking crazy.
I know now who is doing the RUGS.
It's just so sad.
Okay. New message from Vin. The current timeline is displayed for a limited amount of time after shifting or after recalling. Okay. So we can't be here for much longer. Can we see the text? Go back to Safi and Yasmin. Whatever. Loretta, don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon. Miss Caulfield. Fuck you, Loretta. Vin, appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be temperamental in the wrong hands. Safi, I think we should talk. Okay, let's text. Let's text Vin. Did you mean to text me? Yeah. This is Max. Did you text me? Sorry, that thing's got a mind of its
How
own.
could Vin mix me up with Safi?
You thinking about Safi again? Aren't we all? Okay, fuck you. Let's message Moses. Of course. That's the only thing we could text him.
My gut tells me it's not good news. Because Why would it be?
Hey Max, thanks for taking a minute to talk with me in the FAB. Earlier I needed that. There is something else, but probably best not to say it over text. You cool to meet up later? Okay. Okay, I'm going, then a response would help, but I understand this. Thanks Max, I'm coming over. Chloe? We can't really text Chloe. Can we text Loretta? Don't think I'll forget you trying. Okay, look, real life Helga wouldn't react if I had that text, but let's see. Don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon, Miss Caulfield. Come out and say it. Not just that a threat, come out and say it. Name the place. I've got nothing to hide, but you might. Calm down, Woodward and Bernstein. Fuck. I die. Look, I wouldn't respond to such a person in real life, but it's funny, so I did it for fun here, because it's a game. Yasmin, speak.
Hi, Yasmin. Oh, Maxine. You're here. I'd invite you to sit down, but...
I understand.
Let's speak with Amanda.
Max, you're here.
I'm here. Surprise.
You good?
Thanks to you, about like you'd expect.
Yeah, everything's fine. At least, as fine as it was the last time I saw you.
Yeah. So, not fine at all, right?
Yeah.
Are you here for...
We already talked in her office. She seems to be doing, you know, bad.
God knows. I offered her free coffee for as long as she wants it. I gotta get back to it. Don't forget I'm here for you, okay?
Thanks, Amanda.
Okay. What do I have to do now? Do I have to go in the living timeline?
That's the way back across.
Okay.
Oh, that's just, you know, a doorway to Dead World. Okay, so I can cross back and forth. That's good to know. Safi and Yasmin are probably wondering where I am. I should get back to them. Peanut soup was the natural choice.
Can I just...
Honestly, Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner. I was getting around to it. All clear? We don't need to get you a blood transfusion?
I don't like her juicy soup. She irritates the fuck out of me. Nothing to worry about. It's been happening a lot.
That's been happening a lot lately. I used to get nosebleeds all the time in high school, but thought I was out of those woods.
You know you have insurance now, right? Like, you can just go to a doctor. Duty calls. Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Windshield?
Another piece of shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus. Fuck, Safi. Is that your car?
Charming, right? Found it this morning.
What if this is a thread? Who do you think did it? Who do you think did it? Why would we think it's
Do
a
you
thread?
have any idea who did it?
No. But if I ever find out, it's on site. They couldn't have picked a fight with a Volvo instead?
This is gonna sound bananas, but I feel like I've met this cow.
You have. It's from right over there. Whatever, I gotta meet the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
She's such a bad person. I hate her. I absolutely hate her.
It's okay, Riley. She's gone. Hold up. Safi's alive in this world. Her car probably didn't get trashed in the other, right?
Anyone on this campus to devise a better pitch.
Isn't even anyone in the bathroom. What if it's...
Okay. What do I have to do? I'm not getting it. Okay, let's go to the dead timeline then.
Oh, that's just,
If I could look at that
doorway
skull
to
up close,
dead
I could
world. Learn something. Oofa doofa. That's gonna take some getting used to.
What the fuck am I playing? Like, how beautiful the other stories were. What the fuck is this? No, fuck you. She had for lunch. I'm here with you. I'd love to be able to make my grief group with any sort of regularity. Okay, so teachers are saying their bullshit as usual. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Inspect.
Fuck. Size does matter. I'm going to have to find a way to get up there. I'm pretty sure I just saw a stepladder. Where was that?
Ladder, what the fuck? Take. What the fuck? So no, I haven't played this.
No, Tony,
myself.
I love it. I do. It's as thoughtful as ever. No buts. Only, I know you. If you sent me a gift, it means you won't
I
be
hate
coming
that they
this year
canceled
either.
Krampus for one dead student.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Krampus isn't unsettling. It's fun. But honestly, I wanted you to finally meet Safi and Max. You love them.
Where is the ladder? I don't know.
Right. Next year for sure. And thank you again for the gift, Tommy. I mean, love you back, babe.
Whoa. Am I hearing stuff from that other world? I didn't see Moses and the snapping turtle, though. This makes no sense.
Okay, let's go. What does it say here? Look.
Oh no. I hope Amanda didn't spend all her soup energy on cooking for me. Stepladder's in the other world.
This game is fucking up my brain. So how am I gonna inspect something that is in the dead world when I am in the living world? What the actual fuck? Okay, I have to take it with me. What the fuck? No, fuck you. Where is the ladder? Do I have it with me? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's go. Why is the toilet the portal? What should I make out of this?
That's the way back across.
Exit to Pasio, whatever the fuck this is. No, can I inspect the fucking before I leave? No, fuck you. Inspect. Rotate. Okay. Rotate. Okay. Not. It's just a skull, I suppose. Signature. Ah, okay. Signature. Okay. Signature.
Is that a signature? Ugh, this is so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas Colmenero. Lucas Colmenero. Oh, shit.
Just
Did
because.
Lucas smash Safi's windshield?
Why would he?
He's a dick, but I don't know if he's a property damage level dick.
No.
But
Thank
why
you.
would anyone else bother snapping his name off? Weird. This is weird.
Anybody can use your name to do
I
stuff.
wonder
That
if
doesn't mean
anyone at the
anything.
Snapping Turtle saw the whole thing go down.
Whatever. Can we leave? New message from Diamond. Ask. Leaving world I'm mad about the Kauska. Okay, should I do that? Or can I just leave the fuck out of here? I don't care about Safi. Let's make it clear. I don't.
That's the way back across.
I don't care about.
Oh, that's just, you know, a doorway to Dead World.
Let's ask her about the skull. Bathroom keys. Let's. Bathroom key.
Hey, Amanda. Any chance you've seen your bathroom key?
Uh-oh. Are you a DEFCON 1 or DEFCON 5?
Defcon 1. What? Yeah, I know. Defcon 1. What the fuck?
DEFCON 1.
DEFCON 1 is the bad one, Max. Like, I'm getting you a bucket bad.
I'm alright, but keep that bucket handy. One of your customers might need it.
What the fuck?
Run a college bar, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Maybe take a look around. Sometimes folks just forget to return it.
Hey, Amanda. I have kind of a weird question.
I don't even know why I had
Do
to
you ever
speak
have
about the
non-weird questions?
bathroom key, whatever. Sometimes no. What the fuck?
Never ever. I've been cursed by a witch.
She has
I
good
see.
questions. What the fuck?
Alright, hit me then. What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow. That's an extremely specific question. And I can't believe the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact. I'm dying to know why you ask.
No particular reason Safi's car was vandalized. I usually don't tell my info to people because I don't trust people. No, I'm not taking my chances. I'm not telling her. No particular reason.
No
I'm not
reason,
telling her.
really. Just
Yeah.
miss her.
I
Joey
cannot
Mitchell
know.
was right.
Just because she's friendly, that doesn't mean that she's not involved in a car crash, so no reason to give her reasons to suspect us.
You truly don't know what you got till it's gone.
When did you notice your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you know it had Lucas's name on it?
Who? Oh, Colmenero. That makes sense. He's the one who donated it.
Seriously? Why a cow skull?
I have no idea. I'm like physically incapable of listening to that dude when he talks.
That's so disrespectful that she says. Fuck Amanda, I don't like her. Why was Lucas here? You don't seem broken up. Was Lucas here? You don't seem broken up. I don't care about Amanda. Was Lucas here?
Did you see him in here last night?
Lucas? I don't think so. Why? You think he broke into the turtle to, what, steal back his cow skull?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I didn't say it was a good theory. Did you see anything suspicious?
I wouldn't say this.
The Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious. They took up like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Whatever.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, what the fuck?
Fuck, I need to think. What is going on?
Can I just leave the cafe? Why are we reading now about Lucas? Cow skull. Someone chucked a cow skull through Safi's car window. Could it have been Lucas? Moses said Safi hated Lucas' guts. If there was bad blood there, maybe Lucas took it out on her car. That doesn't seem possible for me. Missing horn was signed by Lucas. Amanda says Bessie belongs to Lucas and that he donated it to the snapping turtle. Why would he donate a cow skull? Lucas, professor, department chair, literature, best-selling author of Wilder Beasts Than These, real humble about it too. Just because he's not humble, he doesn't even have to be humble. That doesn't mean that he actually took the skull from the cafe and crashed onto Amanda, Safi's car. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he steal this and not steal something else? That's very mystical tactic. Like if somebody is responsible, if the game turns out that it was Lucas, that logic isn't logicizing at this point. But if you ask me at this stage, is Lucas behind it? No, because why would he break inside the cafe, steal something that is actually his, and he's targeting himself and like go and break the car of Safi that they are not going very well and then go and pay tribute. That doesn't make any sense. If this is confirmed, I don't know what the producers are even thinking.
What if it's not just a prank? What if this Safi is in danger too? I just got her back. At least I know where to start. Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society. Find the skull rustler. Save Safi. Hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society. Vin's the head honcho of Abraxas. I could start with him.
Okay.
Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. Time to start asking questions.
Speak to Living World Vin.
Safi's car isn't just gonna out themselves.
Speaking to Living World Vin, Living World Gwen, Living World Lucas. Okay. No, fuck off, I don't wanna that. Who is here? Vin, okay.
This world's Vin also seems to enjoy an audience.
Okay.
And, right back to me. Well, go! Find it! Undergrads, am I right?
Can't live with them. Hey, you were a kid once. Hey, you were a kid once.
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable, never.
Never is certainly a word. You lose something?
Okay.
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Wow. Okay.
What does Vin have them looking for?
I
Wow.
reloaded.
Okay.
I reloaded the last checkpoint, which is only him speaking. I will include it as I had it. I stopped recording and put it again because I don't understand where his anger or whatever he is comes from. But same with you. Maybe that's why he's your character.
What does Vin have them looking for?
Whatever.
Let's say I find you're missing
Yes.
patience.
Yep.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
Okay, speak to the living world diamond in the North Quad.
This world's Vin also seems to enjoy an audience.
Okay, do we have an objective here? Speak to living world Lucas. Speak to living world Gwen. Speak to the living world diamond in the North Quad. No, fuck you. I'm forgetting what I have to press. No.
In Xville, they have our man, and he knows too
Speak.
much.
You know, if you want to ask Diamond out, I can introduce you. I'm 70% sure she doesn't bite. How about I put in a good
Vin
word
seems
and
really
tell me what
distracted.
Vin's missing?
Whatever he lost
Good
must
talk.
be important. There has to be some way I can hear what they're saying without them catching me.
Nothing. Diamond.
Waiting for someone, Diamond? Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So my job is menial now?
I didn't.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new
I
telescope.
don't understand a word.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism.
What the fuck?
Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week.
He's a cutie. I don't see the appeal. I would never speak like that to anybody. He's a cutie. But I wouldn't wanna hook up anybody like that. I don't like this behavior. So, anyways.
He's cute. I get it.
I guess, if that's your vibe. My sights are set a bit higher.
What the fuck? This westernized society. Now I'm speaking like you and your people. Fuck my life, they only wanna hang up and hook up. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Besides, they're on the clock for Vin now. Probably trying to catch me in unabraxas-like behavior.
Why you Braxas like? Can I just skip her? I don't.
What even qualifies as unabraxas-like?
Let's see. Sincerity, brokenness, or the hint of brokenness. Oh, and challenging Vin's authority.
I think Vin's lost something. It's clearly rattled him.
I
go ask the Goon Squad. Good call.
Investigate the Abraxas kids.
Good cop, bad cop is going to be the way to...
Speak.
Hey, so Diamond told me she doesn't feel comfortable with you two staring at her. You tell me what Ven's looking for, and I won't tell him you're skeeving on a fellow Abraxas member. Good talk.
There has to be some way I can hear what they're saying without them catching me.
I should see what those Abraxas goons are up to. Safi told me the campus would be gorgeous for the holidays. Glad I act. What did Vin put these guys up to?
Should I ask Vin again? I'm not quite sure what I have to do. If I can't find it, I will pause the recording and I will try to find it myself on...
Vin seems really distracted. Whatever he lost must be important. This world's Vin also seems to enjoy an audience.
Is he looking in here? Do I have an objective? Investigate the Abraxas kids. Okay.
Metalworking is kind of like photography. You never know quite how the environment will shape your work.
I go back.
Diamond's into Abraxas. Maybe she knows what Ben is looking for.
But doesn't give me another way to interact.
Diamond's into Abraxas. Maybe she knows what Ben is looking for. Vin seems really distracted. Whatever he lost must be important.
Okay, did I have to do that then? Hold on. What the fuck? No.
I should see what those Abraxas goons are up to.
Think.
Who are they here? Okay, hold on a second. I have to check. Okay, I found what I have to do. It says you have to eat
Vin seems really distracted.
in the real world.
Whatever he lost must be important.
I have to sit in the seat. I have to eavesdrop on the kids. Let's see how we do that.
Holy fucking shit. Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
Jeez, there you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
When I woke up, Safi was gone forever. And now, I am in a whole new world of questions. What are these worlds? Timelines? Realities? Where did this new power come from? Is Rewind gone forever? Lucky for me, one question clearly takes priority.
How do I protect the Safi I have left? Should I be worried? The last time I had powers, everything went to complete and utter shit.
Hold on a second again. Okay, so I read from the pilot how to do it because I'm confused. It said you have to be in the dead world and go behind the fucking statue.
Vin's lackeys aren't in this world, but I might be able to hear them from this side.
Okay.
Holy shit. Someone took Vin's phone and they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
The fuck? Okay, let's go to the living timeline. We will play this and when and nothing else. Let's go and talk to him.
I can't imagine what you're going through. Losing your phone and all.
Yeah. Did you find out who took it?
That wasn't part of the deal.
Wasn't that implied?
Okay, Vin thinks that we are his life
I don't
mate.
get it. Diamond is in Abraxas too. Why would Vin's goons think she took his phone?
Okay, let's go.
If I want to find Vin's phone, I should talk to Diamond. Maybe she can lead me in the right direction.
Okay. Fuck my life, this game. Talk.
So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's 'cause someone stole Vin's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
So did you? I knew it wasn't you. I knew it wasn't you.
I take it I was right to assume they're full of shit.
Always a safe assumption. But if you find out who did it, tell them I owe them a drink.
Well, what's with you and Vin anyway? You're kind of an anomaly in Abraxas, that's all. What's with you and Vin?
So, are you and Vin rivals? Enemies?
To hear him tell it, both.
And to hear you tell it?
Vin is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
Okay.
You don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vin Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
You remind me of Vin a lot, like you are too, like giving me that you see everybody as an enemy. What if you were in charge? What, Vin's pretty entrenched, no, entrenched.
The Ven Lang mold seems pretty resilient, Diamond.
Everything does, Max. Until it isn't.
That's all.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
Okay. I will have to do a very hefty editing today because I have made about 6-7 files or whatever. Anyways, talk back to Vin. Fuck my life. What timeline am I living? Fuck it. Okay, speak.
So, bad news. I'm not sure who took it. Good news. It wasn't Diamond.
Well, how is that good news?
One more data point than you had before. So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
That's whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
I wanna punch him right now, and that reminds me so much of you. This is how you treated me too. It's crazy. Like I wanted to please you, and you treated me like a Filipino maid. And if you're like, Helga, what is a Filipino maid? I don't know. Do you even say that in English? Like Filipino maid slang, maybe. Okay. Okay, so it's not really known in America. I can see that they are helpers in houses. So in Greece, when we say somebody is a Filipino maid, we mean we had many women from Filipino heritage or descent, or they came in our country, and we had them as cleaners and stuff like that, caregivers in our houses, and it has become like a slang term, kind of like when somebody treats somebody like a slave. So we put this, so it's actually a good one in Greece to say that. It's like cultural appreciation, I suppose. Like, you treat me like a Filipino maid, like you are like a slave. I guess they didn't really treat them very well. I'm not quite sure. I might have to ask about that. But it's like a very good phrase because it actually shows like this racism that comes from treating immigrants like shit. And it's very funny and ironic, but this is how I felt always you treated me, like, because you are Asian, that you treat me like I am a Filipino maid of yours, like I have to do everything you want, and I did them, and at the end of the day, you weren't even satisfied when I did what you said, and that's crazy, and you still do that, you still have this mentality, and that's crazy. Tempting, but don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself, I would say.
Sounds like a profoundly underwhelming evening.
Yeah, I will wanna piss you off because you are pissing me off.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
So, someone fucked up Safi's car. They didn't take anything, but they used a cow skull to do it.
Jesus. Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
She's fine. Who would do something like that, though?
You mean who in Abraxas would?
Not exactly.
I didn't say that.
No. But it's what you meant, isn't it?
No. Me, Helga, no.
Anytime some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're performers.
Yes, you are performers, you are clowns, actors. That's what you are in your uni. Yes, I see the parallel. If only the audience knew that there was some theatricality to it. There's some theatricality to it.
Certainly seemed performative.
And anonymous. What would even be the point? And besides, how do you even get a cow skull through a windshield?
Hold on. I didn't say anything about our windshield.
Okay, Zed, this is how you give yourself away when you talk to me. You try to lie and then you reveal yourself that you are the guy behind it. You get what I mean? Like, I asked you, Zed, did they take you to Ireland? And you said, no, sorry. Zed, did they take you to Ireland? Yes. And the way you said yes, it was like, no, don't find out. I am embarrassed. They didn't. If she finds out, she will think I'm nothing. That's what they were telling me when I was in China, that I am incompetent. And she will say it herself. Zed, go fuck yourself. I can't believe I say that. The fact that you believed that about me shows how pathetic your ideas are about me. Like, you think that I'm a little piece of shit and I would judge you if some fuckers in Ireland wouldn't take you as a professor or whatever. Ze, did ever cross from your your scholarly enough head that when you said something about Ireland, I wasn't even sure if you meant that you wanted to bail Scotland forever and go to Ireland and leave me behind, because I wasn't sure and I didn't know if what you said about your job there meant this, or if it meant, like, I wasn't sure, does he mean being published in Ireland, or does he mean he will leave Scotland for Ireland? And the fact that I was listening to that and I still don't know the answer just gives me headaches. Like, were you planning to bail on me and go to Ireland? Like, I'm asking you after all these years. And when you said no, they didn't take me, and yes, they took me, sorry, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I will ask you. And Vin just gave himself away. He broke the window of Safi. And Max thought that it was Lucas, and I was sure, didn't I say it wasn't Lucas for sure? Now he gave himself away. This is how you gave yourself away when you are talking to me. Grow up.
Wild, right?
I'd love to keep chatting and freezing my balls off, but I've got a phone to find.
And if I need to reach you?
He did it. It's 100% he did it, because he said about windshield. Nobody told him. How does he know? Because he was involved. He did it.
In my office eventually.
Ben, what did you do?
You fucked up, Vin, like Ze. I guess it's in your Asian veins to let things slip off your tongue like that.
Glad my other suspects had the sense to stay indoors.
Okay, let's talk to Gwen. I will talk to Gwen and then close the camera. Zay, you can sometimes like my posts, you know that, right?
I can probably find Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe.
So, for example, I made this post here, can you see that? And I said I didn't choose him, I chose you. You know, you can press the button here that I have pressed like from my other account. So you can actually go there and press like. That's very easy, isn't it? It's quite easy. It doesn't need reference from scholars, it just needs you pressing your thumb in my post. Not a big deal, right? enter admin building. What the fuck? I don't know what. Do I have to go here? No.
Amanda said Lucas donated the cow skull to the snapping turtle.
Okay, I remember. This is Gwen.
You give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing under penalty of law.
What the fuck?
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that...
down here too. But at least...
Okay.
Yeesh. I wonder what that was about. Gwen left so much behind.
Okay, they better let her find way to Gwen's office. Okay, so we don't...
This Gwen just got escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases.
I'm not making any
Time
sense.
to snoop like I've never snooped before.
That doesn't really make sense to me, but anyways, the memoir.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully.
So she says peacefully in the Pacific, so she's making like a pun with the Pacific Ocean.
Hell of an opening line, Gwen.
No, it's not really. Not really. It says that her life is like a storm and Pacific Ocean, it's the greatest ocean in the planet, but it has a very calm name. It's like an oxymoron. So she says I will die there, like she will die in her problems. That's what she says. Examine. Maybe a person who tries to be peaceful but they aren't. Okay, that's not really good.
Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to drink it.
Final essays.
With the way they hustled Gwen out, I don't think these students are getting their grades anytime soon.
Read.
Whoa, Reggie got an A-?
Okay. Reggie. Hagan, I saw him before he saw me. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room, yelling a monologue, and he had a golden crown in his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he was really a king, and in the moment I thought, I am so fucked, Reggie. Way to go out on a high note. This is your best writing of the semester. You excel at noticing small details, and I can easily picture the man you're writing about. You're under the word count by 500 words, though. I don't see anything good with this text anyways, my opinion. Diamond Washington, English. Can I see it again? I saw him before he saw me. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room, yelling a monologue, and he had a golden crown in his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he was really a king, and in the moment I thought, I'm so no, I don't see anything special with this. So Diamond took a B+. English 2330, Intro to Non-Fiction, Prof. Hunter. I didn't mean he would ask me to be his TA for Astronomy 101. I mean, I've never taken an astronomy class in my life, but then he said, I asked you because you can do anything, Diamond. I've never seen you mess up. At first I thought that's not true, but then I thought, wait, if he believes I can do anything, maybe I really can. That's good, but doesn't feel like art. That's the only problem, I would say. Diamond. This is a very good meditation on confidence. You completely trace the history of your relationship with your own worth. That said, you still write about yourself with some hesitation, something I don't hear when you speak in class. Ask yourself why that is and keep writing. her notes on Diamond, they are useless. They don't mean anything. If I was telling Diamond what to do, I would tell her, you write very well about your emotions, but they don't feel art. They feel like an article for school, a scholarly, or like a journal. Doesn't feel art. You have to put art into it, put passion. And about Reggie, it has some artistic elements, but it's very raw and very small, and it needs decoration. He's speaking about a king without a crown, with a crown, with hair, whatever. Like, I saw him before he saw me. That's good. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room. The Abraxas, the fact that they are speaking about Abraxas, it just takes the art away. So I saw him on top of a couch in the living room, take Abraxas house out, yelling a monologue, okay, and he had a golden crown and his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he really was a king, and in the moment I thought, I am so fucked. There is no reason to curse in this position, because all the story is quite like surrealism, kind of. It gives you like the illusion of a surreal scenery, like a couch, a guy in a couch, he looks like a king, so you have like a surreal scenery. I'm so fucked. It's the curse word is out of place. Sometimes you can curse, I do too, but it needs to be in a specific place and it has to have a meaning, and here it has no meaning. So that's what I would say.
Loretta doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
Loretta, okay. Loretta Rice, English 2330, Intro to Nonfiction, Prof. Hunter. We don't know when the first ever adoption happened. That's because humans have been caring for each other's children since the beginning of recorded history. The word adoption comes to us from Latin and means to take by choice. That is not even art. That's nothing stupid. Not even B. That's fail. Loretta, this is well-researched piece about social practices of adoption. Okay, good job citing your sources. Hunter, Gwen Hunter had her Zen moment in here, citing your sources. But this isn't a personal essay, because there is nothing personal here. I get the sense you didn't have the time or inclination you needed to make this piece shine. No, it's just because she's a stupid person and a very bad person, Loretta, and she doesn't have any empathy, and that's why the text is so dry. That's the reason. Loretta's great. Read. Loretta's great. Would I do that? Yes, I am a mystic. I would do that. Lower her grade.
Reap what you sow, Loretta.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, you're other Loretta, aren't you? Oh well.
Who cares? I don't care. What did I do? Okay, okay. B minus, yeah, who cares? B minus. If you're like Helga, why did you lower her grade? Because she's not for B, she's B minus. She's F, she failed for me. No, that's not a way to write prose. Fail. Here the messages, play first message, play second, play. Okay, Bale, play first. Okay.
Gwen.
Claudia. Claudius.
Screening your phone, pick up. I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
Okay. Play the second message.
Dr. Hunter, this is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Whatever. Play the third message. That's just Max being noisy here. That doesn't really help us.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you checked your mailbox, and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
Okay, so the mother of Safi wants us to leave the campus, and she doesn't.
Never do. What, Gwen? What is this about?
Okay, so Yasmin doesn't believe us. What is the issue? From Dr. Gwen Hunter, G. Hunter, Caledon Uni, Dr. Ratih Meha, Caledon Uni, subject, what the fuck, did she say what the fuck in a formal letter? Ze, do you, fuck off. Do you speak like that with each other at the uni? Like, do you say what the fuck? Because this is based on reality. Do you speak like that with one another? If you do, go fuck yourselves, all of you. Seriously, go fuck yourselves. And if you're like, Helga, why are you mad if we do? You always wanted me to be something, like not speak, don't say bad words, curse words. You didn't leave me be myself. And if you curse like you are teenagers with each other in a professional working space, if you are like that, go fuck yourself, you and Bashir and Andrew and Fitzgerald, go fuck yourselves if you do that. That's all I was saying, because whenever I was opening my mouth, you had an issue with what I was saying. But if you do that, like Gwen and Yasmin, and you are like gossip girls, teenage gossip girls with the uniform of a scholar inside the uni, and you speak like you are drunk, and you are taking the RUGS, teenagers in high school, you speak like, go fuck yourselves, all of you, okay? So, subject, what the fuck, hi Ratih. There is no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been thriving for years now, and I'm not letting Caledon kill them. I'll owe you a drink, Gwen. Okay, so she's not... if you ask me as a mystic, is she guilty? No, that text shows that she's not guilty, and she's framed for something, because she says I'm not supposed to talk about the details, so she can't speak. But if you hear any rumors, she says don't believe them. I'm not stupid, I'm not desperate. A person who is guilty would never speak like that. A person who is guilty would speak like Vin. He deflected responsibility. He said, why would Abraxas kids do that? No, we wouldn't. Why would I break a windshield? And he gave away himself just because he's very desperate, and he's acting like Edgar Allan Poe's Black Cat protagonist who gave himself away to the police or whatever. That's how you behave. That's how a guilty person behaves. So she's not guilty.
Canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
Okay, so it says about she cancelled the meeting here. So she has, I will leave you see them. Okay. And here. And here. Okay. Okay. Exit. Look.
Gwen's wife. Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
Okay. Look.
Damn, talk about a green thumb.
So Gwen loves... Okay, do we have to switch timelines then? Yeah, we have to switch timelines. Okay. Examine. Examine.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Okay, so Safi, Llewellyn, whatever she's called, to Dr. Wu Hunter. Thank you again for letting me turn in a memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might take it my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does it denote your voice doesn't feel like your own voice mean? Oh, thanks. Safi, happy to explain. Your memoir in verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write villanelles, but the voice feels less like you and more like you're imitating classic poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? I'll try my best. Okay. Gwen, thanks again for being willing to read this. I had to write down what I felt or do fucking explode. Do you think there is nothing here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows. The willows are weeping. The fruit is rotting from the branch. I saw her glowing and I saw her go out. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so no longer anything else. They're so pretentious. What the fuck is this? Is not poetry. What the fuck? Hey Safi, never felt weird for wanting to write about pain or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. The poem is raw and honest and I can tell. What the fuck? Are you drunk in the universities? Like, do you see such crap and you think this is art? Are you crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? That's not art. That's her being pretentious and using pompous words that don't mean anything. I don't understand. I seriously don't understand. I don't. And if you're like, Helga, why do you put me? Yeah, because you are the same, Zay. That's what you do in the uni. The willows are weeping. The weeping willows. She's putting a pan. The fruit is rotting. She's putting death from Zeus, obviously, from the branch. Not just from the from the core, kind of. That's the imaginary. I saw her glowing, so the willow is a woman, and I saw her go out. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm no longer anything. What the fuck off, fuck off.
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Okay. Possible homes for Safi's manuscript: Star Sour Books, Thickenwood Publishing, Present Leaf Press, currently seeking full manuscripts for early career poets. A reminder, connect Safi's agent with Maria at PLP. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. Read front card.
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Hey R, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everybody to know I'm asking questions. Thanks, I love you forever. DGH. She's so acting cryptically.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
They both seem acting so... No, I don't wanna go there. Fuck. I made a mistake. Back. The fact that...
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? No, not yet. I doubt I'll ever get a chance to look around Gwen's office like this again.
Water the plant. That the plant doesn't...
Drink up, buddy.
She almost drowned Lisa in the other game. So...
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Okay, so she wanted to talk with Maria. Do not forget email Maria. Okay. Look.
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, 4 years ago?
A reading of new essays by Dr. Hunter, author of The Highway Should Take Me as Its Wife. What the fuck are these books even about? Or if the highway should take me as its wife. Zay, is this why you don't understand what I'm saying about my dad? Because you are reading this crap and they have bent up your brain cells or whatever. Joined by undergraduate creative writing students. Okay, all the pretentious stupid people here. Fuck it, I don't care. Okay. Can I just leave? I don't care about this.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road-tripped most of the country. Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce. God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Whatever. Can I just leave? Okay.
You would never do... What? Gwen canceled her weekly meetings with Safi?
No, we saw this. Can I leave?
no, not yet.
Look,
I doubt I'll ever get a chance to look around Gwen's office like this again.
I think the game will get very confirm. I will go reload checkpoint. I think the game will get very big after that. So I will leave the gameplay here. We will continue tomorrow. Maybe I will play alone my version of the game later. So I see what we have to do, so we don't have to search so many hours and make longer videos for no reason. So I will leave the game here. I don't know how we will continue. I will continue tomorrow, but I will see so that we don't waste time each day that we play this, because I don't know what I'm about to do. And in the other games I knew what I had to do. I remembered kind of the game in general. So now
wow.
I will have...
But at least...
Okay, so we have to go and...
I wonder what that was about.
Okay, tomorrow I will go back into... That's because the game will get enormously big. So tomorrow I will go inside, I will play this, and when you will find me, it will be just in the meeting point. So I will record the beginning, and when we have the moment that we have to find what happened on Friday, I will resume the recording, so that we know, so we keep up with the game. So you won't see me again playing this. I will play again everything that I did. You don't have to change everything, you just have to see slides and stuff like that. So it's not a choice that you will miss or whatever.
Gwen was acting
So
really
hope
weird
you
the other
like
day.
Fuck Max, hope you enjoyed the video, love you, hope you contact me, hope you make any likes in my posts someday, whatever. So love you, and I see you tomorrow. Bye.